Kids are out of school or they're about to be for the summer. They're going to have a lot of free time on their hands. So, a lot of them are going to be out there getting frisky. So, Mom, Dad, as uncomfortable a conversation as it may be, whammo, you've got to start thinking about the HPV vaccine. But headlines like this from the Anti-News Network, lead developer of HPV vaccines comes clean, warns parents and young girls it's all a giant deadly scam. Well, I've got our WUSA 9 Verify fact checkers on this one tonight because one of our Verify viewers wanted to know if this was legit.
This is Linda from Spotsylvania, and I want to know if this article about the HPV vaccine being a hoax is correct. So please verify.
Great question. Some folks are all over this one on Facebook. Why would anyone ever think vaccines are beneficial, or my decision to reject this vaccine? So tonight's Verify. HPV vaccine, effective, helpful, or just a hoax? Well, according to the CDC, that's the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, 14 million people every year, including teenagers, get infected with the HPV virus. And that can lead to cancer, well, in some pretty sensitive areas. That's where the HPV vaccine comes in.
There's really good evidence that the HPV vaccine is very safe and effective. There have been very large studies that have been examined looking at the HPV vaccine to demonstrate its effectiveness in multiple countries.
Headlines like this are designed to scare you, to make you read, because the longer you spend on the page, the more money these sites get from advertisers. Here again is Dr. Sanders from Johns Hopkins.
I didn't read that article, but what I would say is the headline is not correct. It's not accurate.
So we can verify this headline is clickbait. Bam, false. You want facts, you want the truth, right? Well, don't take it from some gossipy crap out there on the internet. Actually have a conversation with your doctor about the pros and the cons of the HPV vaccine and make an informed decision for yourself and for your family. Linda, thanks for sending this in. If you see anything out there on Facebook, internet, Twitter, looks suspicious to you, send it to me. Find me on Facebook or Twitter at AdamLongoTV, or as always, that big juicy email, send it to me, verify at WUSA9.com.
Neighbors in one D.C. community